nutrition in health and diseases. Not be to just cook soup, not be to just cook wetin we want to cook, but how to cook the right time. So now nutrition means how we eat food, how that food digests, how the digested food they absorbed into our blood, and how the food that has been absorbed is utilized by the body. Because sometimes you eat and the body may not be able to utilize it because of illness. And then how those waste products is leaving our body. That is nutrition. And so we have to take it very important. Nutrition is, I think, the only cause that after learning it, you will first of all practice it in yourself. Every other profession, you learn it and wait for a customer to patronize you. But nutrition, as soon as you finish here now, you will eat. You will drink water. You have started practicing what you have learned. So now, why do we eat? We eat to fuel our bodies. Anything that is working needs fuel. Even the generator, you must fuel it. Even the car, we must fuel it. Then we that are human beings, our own fuel is food, is water. And we must eat it. We eat because we use it to promote our growth and our health. You will say, I'm not growing again. But there are things in our system that are just wearing off and new ones are being produced again. It is food that will help in the process. So food is very important. We eat food for our well-being. If you don't eat well, you will not be healthy. We eat food because it will help to strengthen our immune system. What we mean by immune system is those soldiers in our body that help to fight against sicknesses. If you don't eat well, they may not be healthy enough to fight. Because before any sickness bring you down, the immune system don't fight small. Now when the sickness overpower it, before you will see you lying down a sick person. We eat food because we want our mental state to be normal. So we eat food for so many things. These are just the few. Now, any food we eat, we must have something to gain from it before we can call it food. If I say now just pack sand, chew, after chewing the sand, what will your body benefit from it? Nothing. So sand is not food. If I say chew paper now, what will your body benefit? Nothing. So whatever will not give your body anything is not food. But if I say take orange, eat meat, you will know that your body will get things from it. And those things we call them nutrients. And so we have different types of nutrients that different type of food provide for us. And our body depends on these nutrients. Without those nutrients, we cannot have the fuel for the body to do work. Now, I want to mention some of these, all the nutrients, so that as I go on, we will understand. We get the one they call carbohydrates. I know most of us know it. We get carbohydrate from when you eat starchy foods. If you eat yam, you eat cassava, you eat cocoyam, you eat pasta, rice, potato, you will get carbohydrate. That one might be the foundation of the food we are eating. Swallow. It no go flow well, but we go make it try. So okay, the carbohydrates they get them from foods like yam, rice, potato, and all those ones. And that one now they give us energy. Energy. So especially the brain need energy from carbohydrates. I know say other foods they give the body carbohydrate, but the one from other food they give the body energy, but the one from carbohydrate now be the main one. And if we look at the foods we they eat, now these foods I mentioned, these carbohydrate foods, Now be the foundation, the basis of the food we dey eat. If so, you want to eat rice now the rice now full the plate. Now be the 80% of wetin you want eat at that time. The stew or the pepper soup you want take to eat am na just about 20%. If you want to eat eba now plenty pass. So now be the basis of the food we want to eat, and it gives us energy. The next nutrients we want to talk about now, protein. That one we dey get them from milk, fish, egg. We dey get them from meat. So that one now they help to replace the worn out tissues as in our body. As we dey like this, there are some cells where they dey weak, they dey worn out, and new ones they dey produced by this protein. We get the one they call fats and oils. Fats we dey get them from plants. Oil, fat we dey get them from animal. Oil we dey get them from plants. Oil no dey cake, but if you keep fats in a room temperature like this, it go turn to block because it's from animal. And the oil now be the best one we want, the body needs, and the body will utilize well past the plant's own or the animal own will be fat. And we dey get them also from milk, contains some fat. Fish contain oil. Then we get them from plants like egusi, we get from groundnuts, and so many other foods. Then we get the vitamins. Vitamins, they help to protect our body, support the immune system where I don't mention. We get the fat soluble one, we get the ones from oil, and all of them they're important. If we don't eat vitamins, it will not help the body strengthen our immune system. And they get them from plants and fruits and vegetables. Then we get the one they call minerals. Those ones are important in our body. For example, the bone of meat. If you go fit eat cook am, eat. Even the stock from it is important. It helps to strengthen the bones and our teeth. It's very important. Then we get water. Very important. I know some of us no dey used to drinking water. If I ask since morning now how much water each and every one of us don't drink, you will see say most of us never drink enough. But make we know say water na for health, water na for life, water na for healing, water they flush the toxins out of our system. They will not pay attention to water. If I ask some of us now the tablet that we use water drink, now we don't drink since morning. When you go to urinate, the urine go dey very yellow. You are causing problem to your urinary system. It's not good. Water is very important. We need to drink at least 2,500 mils in a day. If you never drink like that as an adult, you never start your day. At least. If you urinate and your urine is yellow, you have not taken enough water. So try to take water so that your urinary system will be healthy. Then we talk about the roughage. The roughage, now those ones we get from food, the body no dey fit digest them, but it is important to help prevent constipation and other things. Now, the topic now, nutrition in health and disease. Everybody supposed to be on diet, one particular diet or the other. If you're not there on diet for diabetes, for the diabetic patients, maybe hypertension, or maybe you there if you go to the hospital, you go see people who get liver problem, you go see people who get kidney problem. Everybody there on diet. And if you know they sick diabetes, know they sick hypertension, you know they sick anything, then your diet na adequate diet. So everybody get diet. Even pikin where them born now, get your own diet, exclusive breastfeeding. So everybody supposed to know the diet is supposed to be on. If you are the elderly, this message you go talk about your own. So for the adequate diet, now the diet will contain all these nutrients what I don't mention. in their right quantity and proportion. If the food you dey eat no contain any of the nutrients, you know they adequate. And it go show for your body. So you never eat this particular one. So that your immune system go dey strong. So that you go get energy. So that your everything about you go dey healthy. Know the type of food you will eat. Show me the type of food you are eating and I will tell you whether it is adequate or it will be nourishing. As soon as I look at it, I will know. And the way to know an adequate diet, just at a glance. If you see food you want to eat now, if you look at it, you did not see at least 4 colors, you know they're adequate. Because each of the color carry its own nutrients. And no one particular food gets all the nutrients, no. Each one specializes in their own nutrients. So it's very important for you to eat this, eat this, eat this, eat this, so that you go get all the nutrients for the body. So if you cook, for example, you go boil rice and put palm oil, salt, and be eating how many colors? 2 colors. You know they're adequate. You will agree with me, say, you know, see, no vitamin, no protein, no mineral, is not adequate. But if you got that same rice, you just put something like, put onions, put tomato, come put pepper, put, let's say carrot or green peas, even cut your scent leaf, put inside. That scent leaf gets your own nutrients. It is adequate. When you look at it, you will see, put crayfish. The colors, just to tell you, say, what do they eat now, never they adequate or is they adequate. So, because of time, I will not want to go into detail. So, adequate diet must contain all the nutrients I have mentioned. At any particular meal you want to eat, it should be adequate so that you will get the fuel for the body. Now, let us go to nutrition for disease management. You go down here sometimes. Some patients go down go hospital. Maybe doctor go tell them, no eat fat, no eat meat, no eat this, no eat that. Now because of the condition of that patient, because of the sickness the patient gets. So every sickness gets its own diet. Now let us talk about diabetes. We said carbohydrate food, now it's important to give energy. But when it comes to diabetes, diabetic patients, we tend to advise that they should reduce the amount of carbohydrate. They should reduce the amount of sugar. Because all those carbohydrates I mentioned, those rice, those potatoes, when the body break them down to the end, it don't turn to sugar before the body go use them. So if diabetic patients eat too much of this carbohydrate food, at the end, it go raise their blood sugar. And it gets how would they take calculator for them not to eat too much. But science has noticed that diabetic patients can eat some of this food, but in moderation, small amounts. It is even better for them to eat small food 4 times a day than to eat 3 heavy meals. Because as the food is heavy, it will raise the blood sugar. That is the things we are trying to avoid in the diabetic diet. So what they should do is that if they want to eat carbohydrate food, they should eat half of what a normal person is supposed to eat, or even 1/3. Then the next thing is that they need to put more vegetable. They should eat more vegetable, less carbohydrates, and then maybe milk and other things to make up. Not be because they're hungry, then go full 1 plate of garri eba, swallow and finish. At the end, the blood sugar will go up. With a prayer, make the blood sugar no go up. If you see how the situation there, you go pity them. So the most important thing is that they can eat but small amounts at any particular point in time. And then vegetable must always be in their bag to be eaten, to help complete the other empty food that the garri cannot support. Now, for the diabetic patients, the lecture therefore page 65 of our program book. So if you look at that page, I try to write out some of the food the diabetic patients can eat. But that does not mean that they should be eating anyhow. They have to reduce it. But they must take a lot of vegetable. And it is not every fruit that a diabetic patient is supposed to take. We have the fruits that have what we call high glycemic index. That one shows that this fruit has a lot of sugar in it, and they should not eat it. Something like dates, something like watermelon, we don't allow diabetic patients to take. Even sugar cane, the blood, the sugar goes straight into their blood. But something like grape, apple, something like orange, they can take. If they want to take, or I listed them out there, it's good for them. So if they can be taking it, but that one in moderation, the only thing they can take without any restriction is vegetable. Even the fruits, they have to restrict it. Now we go to another diet, because in the hospital we use diets to manage all forms of illnesses. Sometimes doctor will tell you don't eat this. They may not even explain to you why. So now you will know the why here. You get the one they call bland diet. For people who get gastrointestinal tract problem, ulcer there. People who do surgery in their intestine or their stomach, then they're on bland diet. The diet, we know, will let them take fried fruit. Any fried food, we restrict it. We don't give them food where they hot like pepper. We don't give them too much spice. We don't give them carbonated drinks. Coke and Fanta, you open and we don't give it to them. We don't give them acidic fruits like lime or grape, because it is not good for them. Bland diets are people that have gastrointestinal problems. We also feed them small, because they have problem with, they don't get problem with their digestive system. The digestive system, now they process all the food we eat. Now that digestive system gets problem. In order to process foods like the normal person. So we reduce the amount and the quality of the food they are eating by not allowing them to eat any food. If you look at the right up there, you will see what they should eat. You don't give them rough foods. You give them coconut, tiger nut. It's not good because the digestive system has problem. If you give them, you go give them bloated stomach. Their stomach going to do poop because they know if it digest them well. Even beans. If you need to cook beans for them, you wash it off as if you want to wash moi before you can cook it. Because the back will give them bloated stomach. The digestive system no fit process them. You know, they no go take alcohol. They no go take caffeine, coffee. Because it will irritate the digestive system. So when doctor tell you don't eat all these things, now because of this. And any food you want to give to a person that gets ulcer, the food has to be very soft. The food not go get fiber or roughage. Not just simple food that the digestive system will manage to process. Now we get the one for heart problem. People will get heart problem. Low salt, low fat, and low saturated fat. Like people will get heart problem. Would they reduce the amount of salt where they go eat? We go reduce the amount of fat where they go eat. Because the heart already get problem. We don't give them food that will burden the heart. Because if they keep eating salty food, it will gather water around it. and it will weigh on the heart to cause problem to the heart. And fatty food, one of the things that is causing the problem is that the inside of the heart, fat don't go coat the place. So we need to reduce the amount of fat they are taking. We prefer them to take more of oil. Oil is from plants. Fat is from animal. So if we reduce the amount of fat they take, one, it will control their weight, and it will also give less burden to the heart. Now we go to the low protein. Apart from the adequate diet, all these ones I'm talking about now are special diets because it no contain one of those nutrients. Remember, the diabetic diets, they're low in fat, in carbohydrates. Now, the heart problem, they're low in fat. But remember in the beginning, we said there are nutrients that we need. But all these diets, will they remove one or two? Well, will affect the patient. So that is why it is like that. Now, low protein. People will get kidney problem. Then they are what we call low protein diets. Because the function of the kidney, we say, when the food done they processed finish, the blood will flow it to the kidney. Now the kidney will do its own work again to filter back some of the protein to the blood. Now this kidney is sick, and they are treating the sick kidney. So the only help you will give to the kidney is not to give it a lot of protein, so that as it's receiving the drug or injection, as the patient is being treated, the less protein, because the more protein the person take, the more protein that will go to the kidney, and the more effort the kidney will be doing to process it. So to allow the kidney rest to take its treatment, we reduce the protein. We give them the protein from plants. It is better than the protein from animal. We reduce and give them little by little so that the kidney can manage it. But if you load them with protein, then you are not helping them. Then some of the kidney problem, the doctor may also restrict the water intake, because the person may not be passing out a lot of urine. And when you see the patient, you will see that the legs are swollen. So the doctor will restrict the water and will restrict the protein just to help the person. But after the treatment, the person can gradually resume the food, the normal diet. That is if the patient has been fully recovered. If not, it will continue like that throughout, maybe in life. Then we get another one, low fat, low cholesterol. For patients who get liver problem, what the liver they do for the body plenty. But why would they give low fat? We say the liver, one of its function not to produce bile. When you kill animal, there is one green thing that if that thing burst, you go the bitter hair. It there inside our body too. Now the liver they produce them, and when it produce them, they store them for what they call the bile duct. Now, if you eat food where get oil or fat, some of the bile where they store go release more to mix with that food where get oil. Now the oil, now they're interested more. If you, for example, now you use bowl, eat oily food. You know, say you not go use ordinary water wash, I must need soap. Yes. So now the bile now soap, we're supposed to melt that oil. And until that oil is melted, our body no go recognize them to use them for work. So now this liver gets problem. Then they treat the liver, maybe hepatitis, liver cirrhosis, or any form of liver problem. The liver they take treatment. We want this liver not to be producing bile because it will be struggling to be producing bile. the more oil the patient eats, the more bile that is going to be produced. So, and it's giving struggling to the liver. Now we want the liver to rest. So because of that, we will not give that patient plenty oil. We will not give that patient plenty fat, so that the liver will have the time to recover before the patient can resume the food. So we give them more of plant foods. More of plant food. If we want to cook their food, we can put fish and reduce the meat. We can use seafood to cook crayfish, any other food, but we'll reduce the amount. If we want to give them milk, we give them the skimmed milk, so that the liver will not notice plenty oil. Because even as the liver is sick, and if it notice any oil in the body, it will be struggling to be producing bile. We don't want that struggling. We want it to rest. Now, the liver patient, any patient that has a liver problem should not try alcohol at all, because it is really killing the cells of the liver. They should not eat fatty food. They should not eat too much salt. They should not eat processed foods. Processed foods like all this, let me say sausage and all this that we don't know what and what that are there. It's good for them to eat at home, so that we'll see what they are eating. We go to another diet. My time is 45 minutes, so I have to also move like that. Nutrition in the elderly, the old people. I remember when I was small, I noticed two of my aunties will go city to go stay with the son. When they come back, they say the wife no so big cook, no salt, no pepper. Then go they talk, and they hear them as small picking. But now I come to know. Now the woman I get a problem, because with old age, the taste buds don't weak. If you give them food, the taste will not be able to identify the pepper, the spice, the salt. So they don't know saying that their own health and cause where they not go taste the food well. So if you want to cook for the elderly, we cook food and add more spice, more pepper, not the one that will burn their stomach. At least increase it, because their taste bud is going weak. If I ask everybody, especially the elderly ones, you will see that if you taste their food, you will notice that there is spice in it. There is pepper. Just they are putting it for them to taste it. But as a younger person who says pepper is too much, but that is what they need. So if you have the elderly person in the house, now so you go to cook for the person. You go add a little pepper spice because of their taste bud. And they need to eat small food. At that age, their digestive system too is almost going weak. So they will not be able to be processing plenty plate of garri and plenty plate of rice. No. You give them like that, they will have constipation. Any food they give to the elderly must get very soft, so that they will eat, and the system that is getting weak will be able to produce it. Let them eat. If now for hospital or special places, we give them colorful food. Food you want to give to them, let there be small carrots or small green leaves and all those things. So when they see it, they will be attracted to it. If not, they will call you bad daughter-in-law. You know, sabi cook. But they don't know saying at them their taste bud now cause a problem. Now we go to the convalescent diet. The convalescent diet plenty. We get more than 30 diets. But the ones who concern us, now I go talk. The other ones now for patients who lie down for hospital. No need to say I'm here. Convalescent diet for patients who just they recover from illness. For patients who just they recover from surgery. You know, when he asks them to eat, they will not want to eat well. They will tell you, I don't have appetite. So it is left with you, the caregiver, to improve the diet. You will improve the diet by giving them soft diets. Give them food that has a bit of pepper, spice, because spice and pepper stimulates appetite. So it will help to stimulate their appetite to eat. And if you know say that person know they eat too much, if you want to cook, say now meat you want to use to cook for the person, cut and small. So that if you take 1 spoon, you go see say meat dey inside. Tomato wey you use cook dey inside. All those things. If you eat like 3 or 4 spoons, at least you don't get nutrients. But if you go cook, carry 1 big lump of meat, put, you go just drink the pepper soup, for example. You know, go eat the meat. So we want their food to be cut small, prepared soft, and given to them, so that it will help to stimulate their appetite. We have tried to avoid foods where fried foods, not the fried things for them, boil them so that the system go fit, digest and fast. When they recover, they will go back to normal food. Don't give them too much processed foods. Then the last one I get here, that one not there for that program now. How to break fast. You know, we fast most of the time. And I notice that sometimes after fasting, some people just go and start swallowing garri. We are not doing good to the health, especially to the digestive system. When you dey fast, the digestive system they rest. And so when you want to start to give the digestive system food, you start with mild this thing. First, the person should take water. And if you fast after fasting, you go and start eating any type of food you see, it may lead to ulcer. Some of the ulcer they get now because we don't control the feeding after fasting. If you know why would they say breakfast? Because in nutrition, we believe that throughout the night you were fasting because you did not eat. Maybe you ate last, let's say around 8 p.m. and you did not eat the next 8 a.m. We take it that you were fasting. So the food you want to eat in the morning, we call it breakfast. So that is what we believe in nutrition. So now, because you did not eat, does not mean that the system in the body was not working, especially the stomach. The stomach, they produce what they call hydrochloric acid. That is its normal work. And now you wake up and continued fasting without eating. You know, say the hydrochloric acid go down there produced more, and it go start to irritate the walls of the stomach. Now it be the thing where they cause ulcer. So the best thing to do is to dilute it with ordinary water first. If you drink enough water, then you go on mild fruits. After some time, you can eat your food. The ulcer will not be strong enough to disturb us. The best of food to eat is drink water, then you take fruits or vegetables, but not acidic fruits. When you want to breakfast, don't just go straight to take grape, lime, all those sour one, unripe pineapple, unripe oranges. No, those ones are still acidic to start irritating the stomach. So it is not the best thing. Look for sweet ones like banana and all those ones to help yourself. Try to eat like that, and you will notice that most of the people that are talking about ulcer, it will reduce it because you have formed the habit of diluting the hydrochloric acid. And when starting to eat after fasting, reduce too much peppery food, because the hydrochloric acid is just there, no food, and it has already started irritating the stomach. Then you carry pepper again, eat. It will cause more harm than good. And when you want to start food after fasting, you eat little at a time. Not be say because I dey finish 2 cups of garri, as soon as you fast finish, I will want to finish the 2 cups. it will cause problem to the stomach. So these are the diets I have for illnesses. So nutrition is very important in our health. You need to eat well. You need to eat to know that you are using it to nourish your system, strengthen the immune system, give you energy, not just eating for eating's sake. And if you want to eat, try to combine the food well for better results. Thank you. Questions?
Praise the Lord. Mommy, thank you so much for this wonderful talk. Can I have somebody from Taylor Creek to come and give a vote of thanks before? Question. Okay. Questions first, please. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's plenty. Oh. 7, 8, 9, 10, up to it's plenty. 11. Okay, number 1.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Mommy, I want to thank you well for this teaching. I wish everybody the inside to hear this teaching. My question be say, like you tell us, say, make we take like 2,500 mils of water every day. Now, this water, how we go take them? Like that 2,500 mils, I calculate them now 3.5 of this bottle. We go, as we wake up, we go take them all, or we go take them before we eat, or we'll take them after food, or how we go to take them, we go good for our body. Praise the Lord.